we gonna get right into this thing with the living on $65K a year with 3 jobs. I don't know about y'all. I don't want 3 jobs to make no $65K a year. I do not want 3 jobs to make $65K a year. That is a lot. So when I seen this, I said, golly, this American dream sounded crazy. If you trying to do just for 65, 3 jobs, Lord help us all. If you need 3 jobs to do that, I'm just saying, Lord help us all, cause it ain't gonna be too fun for us. It will not be too fun for us. Let's go ahead and get right into this topic, though.
So the American dream is that you get the education that you need, and then you go and get a stable job, you buy the house, you buy the car, you get the 2.5 kids. But the reality is that in some situations, especially those who graduated during the Great Recession, is that we had a delayed start to that, and we had to figure out how to make adjustments in order to get there. My version of the American dream is just to be debt-free and live life on my own terms. My name is Shanita Leslie. I'm 40 years old. I live in Houston, Texas, and I make $65,000 a year working 3 jobs.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I like having multiple streams of income. Those are things that I don't feel like I have to do, and more so now that I want to do, now that I'm in a place that is financially comfortable for me.
Okay, that was her 3 jobs right there. Let's go back. Let's go see them. Let's go see how she make this money. 55,000 as a program manager at a university. Okay. So that's her day job. Then she does 6,000 delivering for DoorDash and 3,000 with freelance writing. Okay, I mean, I guess. DoorDash is like her second job, and I guess freelance writing is something that she just starting up. I don't think that's too bad. I wouldn't complain too much about that. If she loves doing what she do. That's just straight up. DoorDashing as a side hustle since 2018. Dang. Man. Since 2018. Yeah, that's some years. That is some years.
So I started my financial journey by picking up DoorDash as a side hustle to pay down my student loan debt.
Them student loans, hold on.
I knew that DoorDash wasn't going to make me rich by any means, but I really enjoyed the idea of working on my own time instead of having someone dictate to me when I needed to start working, when I needed to stop working. I have a 4.9 customer service rating, 100% completion rate, and I have over 8,000 deliveries completed. I remember one time I was doing delivery to a restaurant for a customer, and when I walked in, I overheard what looked like a grandmother was talking to her grandchild, and she made a statement under her breath, and she said, make sure you get a good education so that you don't end up like that. That really took me back a little bit because I was actually doing DoorDash to pay off my student loans, to pay off the education that everybody told me I needed to get. At the height of the pandemic, that's when I was really doing the most amount of hours with DoorDash. I was doing maybe 4 to 5 hours after work a week. And so that equates to about maybe 25 to 30 hours, including the weekends that I was also putting forth.
Oh, she done made a lot of money.
DoorDash kind of opened up other pathways for me to make money, and freelance writing was the second way I started to make money.
5 hours a week now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The amount of student loan debt she done picked up is ridiculous. $100K? I know a lot of y'all probably got that out here. Dang. I hope y'all are able to pay it off though. At least she trying. It seems like she's trying to knock that thing out the park. So as long as she trying and she getting it down, hey, what can we be mad about? Well, but the thing is, $100K is crazy. Like she said though, she's doing DoorDash and people talking about it saying make sure that you get a college education so that you won't be like her. All degrees is not made evenly, as y'all see. And you gonna have to live below your means if you want to get that paid off. At least she's working towards it. At least at the end of the day, she's working towards paying that off. I'm just saying that is a lot of student loan debt. 100K is like what? 3-4 times mine? I don't know how you do it.
I use zero-sum budgeting in order to manage my money, where I have one set amount of money coming into my bank account, and then from there I allocate every single dollar until it hits zero so that I understand where every expense came from. I pretty much wake up at about 4 o'clock in the morning to get to my gym class at about 6 o'clock. It's really important to start my day at the gym because it's the first thing that I can get to do in the morning without any other obligations. And it allows me to dedicate the rest of my time after work towards doing DoorDash as my side hustle.
All right, let's go ahead and look at that budget. I told y'all it starts at budgeting. And it don't seem like all that stuff is too expensive. These is her needs. She need housing and utility, and that's kind of low. I know where I'm at. It's higher than that. It's higher than that for sure. For housing and utilities, oh yeah, that's closer towards 2,000. So she got a good deal on housing. Insurance, that is what it is. And how discretionary that. She doing the thing. People may talk about her having 3 jobs, but it look like she doing the thing. Pay $238 for her student loans. She got money going to her 403B. I think she doing good. She's definitely the budgeting wise, she rocking it. Oh, heck no.
That way I didn't have to worry about the hassle of paying for all the expenses of having a new car.
She went from a car to an electric
money
bike.
As a DoorDash driver part-time. Getting around Houston has been actually pretty easy considering that I live within the greater Houston area. I can do both combinations of using my bike as well as the Metro Rail line.
Lord.
I do intend on growing that emergency fund after.
Y'all know I was in her footsteps. Y'all, but I went and bought a nice car. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. She did the financial savvy thing, and she went and got her an electric scooter. I went and I bought a GR86, nice car. Hey, I can afford it though. It's in my budget real nice. So hey, you got to learn to spend sometimes. I'm going to spend a little bit of mine. But she decided when her car broke down, go get an electric scooter. And she riding around Houston with that electric scooter, still delivering DoorDash. That's a hard-working woman right there. She be working hard.
I have fully covered all of any remaining debt that's left out there.
Oh yeah, see, she whooping the mess out of a lot of folks. She ain't playing no games.
I feel pretty comfortable about my retirement investments and my quality of life that I'll have when I do hit the age of retirement. I think I'm saving pretty reasonably considering the amount of student loan debt that I was also paying off simultaneously.
Yeah. For sure. That's joint.
I have a lot more flexibility in my budget to be able to afford a bigger apartment, but I choose to live in accommodations that I really enjoy and is also more financially affordable.
It's a lot that y'all can take from her so far. It's a lot. She's living below her means. She's paying towards her retirement. She literally just said, I could live somewhere way more expensive. But I chose where I'm at now because it's more financially, affordable for her. And a lot of us at this age, millennials, all that, you're not doing that. Not doing that at all. Not doing it at all. So you gotta sacrifice somewhere. Sacrifice needs to be happen somewhere down the line. And I'm sure we'll get together.
I like to spend a small amount of my money within the health and wellness category, which includes clothes, eating out, enjoying time with friends and family, and some small traveling every once in a while. I am from Connecticut, born to a Jamaican father and a Black American mother. I think what inspired me to work in education is that I do have preachers and teachers in my family. And so I think just in my blood, naturally, education was a huge part of my life. So graduating during the Great Recession was one of the most stressful times of my life. I had accrued $101,000 of student loan debt. The weight of that was extremely severe, and it was really hard for me to get on my feet and find my first stable job working full-time to make enough to even pay the minimum balance, just the interest on the loan.
Sweet.
And I knew that I would qualify for public service loan forgiveness at some point.
Hold on. Oh, she done had about 60 forgiven already. I'm hating on her. That's one thing about them teachers, y'all. They get their student loans out the way. I don't know what it is. They do that 10 years of consistent payment on time, get that joint out the way. And she's still working on it. And they might be right about financials too. Hey, what Dave Ramsey said, the teachers, she gonna end up a millionaire at this point. The way she's working, the way she's saving. The only thing is, I hope once she probably finishes those student loans off, I don't know if she's gonna keep working 3 jobs. I don't know about that. But if she does, hey, power to her. Power to her. More power to her. But them teachers, I'm telling you, they do that. Well, she in the education field. I don't know if she's specifically a teacher, but obviously they got their head on right. They doing something right in the education field. If they able to, they get they loans forgiven. I'm not mad about them getting their loans forgiven, It is a public service. They don't get paid as much. Hey, let it be what it be. They deserve it. They deserve it. But at the same time, they not just out here like a lot of us, having no financial literacy at all. At least they have that. And she seems very responsible with her money.
The moment I heard or received a letter that my federal student loans had been forgiven due to my years of service, I was completely relieved.
Yep. Jumping up and down doing backflips. 20,000 left to go.
I decided to avoid having any credit cards. I haven't had the best history with having a credit card in the past, and I want to ensure that I kind of have a strong footing of where I am financially before I decide to take that route. I don't have any worries about my credit score right now because I don't intend on making any big purchases. I felt it was also essential that I continue to rent for right now until I'm able to feel comfortable enough to want to take on a large amount of debt all over again, but this time making it profitable, which is having rental property.
She got her head all the way
When
on,
completed,
y'all. She got her head on so far. It is ridiculous the amount she got her head on. I want to be like her when I grow up. When I grow up, I want to be like her. She at least got the work ethic to, she has the mindset. And I think the mindset is what is very important. That mindset on her is going to get her far. And that's exactly why I'm on this journey. Because mindset matters. And it will get you there eventually. Some things, she went a little far with that car situation. Ain't no way I'd be out here in Atlanta in these streets on no electric bike trying to get to my job. Ain't no way I'm about to do that. But hey, overall though, she got her head on. I think like I said, I look up to her. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of hers, but the credit card thing, a lot of people are, you don't need one. Like Dave Ramsey said, you need to cut that thing up and throw it out. The amount of interest on them cards is ridiculous. And if you carry over that balance, you getting hit across the head. Immediately. It doesn't even matter. If you carry that balance, what 26%, there you go. You're going to get hit across the head. That's it. So I don't blame her for wanting to stay away from credit cards. Like she said she got into some trouble before, so she probably learned her lesson and was like, nah, this ain't the way to go. Credit cards are not your friend. And I know y'all like to charge vacations to your credit card. What you gonna do? You gonna charge your girls' night out to your credit card. You gonna charge some drinks at the bar to that credit card so that you can go to the club. And you gonna pay for it when you gonna pay that all off in the next month. But it's okay. It's okay. If you tapped in right here, gotta get that credit card stuff getting right. Gotta get that credit card stuff right.
In my debt-free journey, I anticipate on living my life to the fullest, like going to different countries on my own time and venturing out and doing more creative things that really fulfill me and really get to spend more time with my friends and family. I definitely want to enjoy my life and enjoy the life I created for myself by becoming debt-free. And I'm living out what I anticipated, which is really just buckling down and focusing on my goals and making sure that I never put myself in that situation again.
Oh yeah, y'all. She did it the right way. She's doing it the right way. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My goal is definitely to be debt-free one day, but we're gonna start at them student loans. I only got, at this point, 4 more months. That's gonna, if I keep on my plan, but I plan to get, I might go ahead and get that thing on out the way so I can finally, I'm gonna be and relax. And then I got, like I said, I just picked up a new car, so that's more debt that I have to pay off. But that rolling straight into it. I'm rolling straight into it. We're not gonna upgrade the lifestyle just because I done finished paying off some debt. That money that I ain't been spending is gonna be right back into it. Right back into it. That just is what it is. But I wouldn't, I want to be like her a little bit. A little bit. They talk all that trash about her having 3 jobs. She ain't got no time to do this. But hey, I think she's fulfilled. She seems fulfilled. So who are we to hate? Who are we to hate that she's fulfilled with what she do? I mean, she does DoorDash. She done made some money off of that to pay off her student loans. She budgets. She lives below her means, unlike a lot of us. Housing wise, go get your roommate. Freelance side hustles. She had that emergency fund built up. And then she don't spend her money crazy. The only thing I'll tell her is to go get a car. Because it wouldn't be me. Nah, I can't be on no electric bike riding around in Atlanta. Or in Houston. I think Houston crazy. I don't think we had the best metropolitan, setup for that. Now, if you was in Europe, I'd say forget the car. Ain't no reason to have a car in Europe half the time. I'm telling you, there's no reason to have a car in Europe half the time. So, all I see over there is electric bikes, manual bikes, public transportation. Over here, boy. And then she be in Texas, y'all. I know she be hot. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's the one thing I ain't doing. No. No car in exchange for electric bike and DoorDashing? Heck no. Hey, more power to her, y'all. More power to her. But yeah, make sure that y'all follow some of the things she put into place, because she obviously got something going on that it's down the right path. It's not bad at all. If you would, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment.